Welcome to another episode of Real Talk with Mario. We bring real, raw truth to men's work. Listen, you're not lazy. You're numbing pain you haven't faced yet. This is the hard truth men need to hear right now. Listen, let me just be straight up with you. You're not lazy. You're not unmotivated. You're not broken or lacking discipline. But you might be holding on to something that's way more dangerous. You're numbing. You're not facing, like the pain that's probably been hidden for a long fucking time. You're avoiding pain you just haven't dealt with. You know, you might not even be exhausted from the shit that you're doing. You might be exhausted from the shit that you're holding. That's just gonna rob your energy. It's gonna be just a thief of your fucking joy, of your presence, your purpose, your power. So today's episode is not easy, but it's fucking real. Let's talk about why you've been tired. Maybe you procrastinating, unmotivated, fucking stuck, and let's break you free. Okay, so let's talk about this avoidance part. Men don't like to talk about their emotions, right? We like to suppress. We like to doom scroll. We like to smoke. We like to drink. We like to distract. We like to watch porn or whatever the fuck it is. And we call it being tired. We call it saying we just need to rest or decompress or whatever. Bro, you got grief, anger, fear, and shame hidden, tapped, stored in your body, in your nervous system. And when that pain isn't processed, it just becomes as a manifestation of isolation, procrastination, numbing behavior, feeling fucking stuck. You're not lazy, you're numb. Your body's tired of holding the pain that you never let yourself feel. Like I said, you're not exhausted from the shit that you're doing, you're exhausted from the shit that you're holding. That weight, that weight that you're holding, it's ready to let go. And I really just want to share my own personal fucking story of just like how much rage and anger I carried around every fucking day. I used to snap on people. I used to fight so much. I was picking fights, punching walls. I had so much unprocessed pain that I wore as armor. I never let someone in. I never let someone close. Into the relationship that I am now, like I never made it past a relationship past 3 months. And now I'm like making a relationship past 3 years. And that's fucking crazy to even say that. And then I did this inner child workshop that's changed my life. And that's why I even actually did recently just posted an inner child mini workshop with my clients. So if you want to go to the live coaching session in my YouTube, you can check that out and see the process that I put them in. But I just realized when I did this workshop, I realized all the anger I was protecting from feeling the hurt that I've had, my fatherless wounds, my sexual trauma, just not feeling safe, not being able to trust people, not letting people close. And I just learned how to actually feel my shit, not just react to them. There's a difference between being emotionally reactive and being emotional responsive. And I found breathwork, and bro, that shit saved me. Breathwork and meditation saved me. And it's crazy what like literally a deep breath can do. It can just get you back here. Gave me the space to let go of the rage, the sadness, the fear without hurting people that I love and myself. A regulated man is a powerful man because a man who has felt his deepest pain becomes impossible to break. This is a grounded man. This is a man that makes you emotionally safe, makes you feel good, to feel, to understand, to be yourself. A man that is regulated is not only just a powerful man, but is a man that can lead. He doesn't just react, he responds to everything. The response is well to everything. So, suffering in silence will keep you fucking stuck, bro. Period. I used to be the man who said, I got this, I'm fine, I'll handle it alone, which is true. But, you know how far that did get me? At the end of the day, I still felt a lot of like cycles of burnout, of feeling stuck, of feeling isolated. And if you want to go fast, then go alone. But if you want to go far, you must go together. And I felt that. I felt that so much. And once I started asking for support with therapy, with mentorship, with community, I really started fucking healing. You don't need to man up. You need to man in. You need to look within and transform inside out. And that's going to allow you to open up, the brotherhood, is where the healing begins. Because when I had a friend who used to hold emotional space for me, we used to do emotional support calls whenever I needed to feel shit. And there was one time I called him and I just told him, "Hey, do you have listening available?" He said, "Yes, bro, I got it." And I just started fucking yelling on the fucking phone call, like screaming and yelling and crying. And it was just like, wow, for someone to just like listen, the value of just listening from another man to another man, no judgment, no ego, just support. It should change how I viewed emotions, feeling emotions, expression, and then also just the healing aspect with men. And bro, you don't need a man up, you need a man in, straight up. And what to do if you're stuck in numbing. So, what do you actually do when you feel stuck? Here's what I recommend. One, be honest with your fucking self. Stop lying to yourself. Call it for what it is: avoidance, distraction, numbing. Get honest. Be real what it is. Then, after, pick a tool to release. You know what I mean? That's journaling, that's meditation, that's somatic therapy, that's movement. My go to is breath work. Like, start with 5 minutes. Like, this is all you need. Feel, don't fix, just feel. You don't need to fix everything. You need to have everything figured out. Most people, when they stop lying to themselves and they get honest, they just stop there. Like, bro, pick a fucking tool and then work with it. Number three is connect with a brother or a mentor, talk, ask for help, book a session. You're not meant to heal in isolation. Like, we're relational beings. Like, we're meant to grow together. Like, you can only go so far with yourself. And the last step here, step four, is rebuild structure. Men need structure. Start small. Morning walks, workouts, meal prep, discipline, find a flow. You don't need to do everything. You just need to show up. You just need to live with intent. Healing isn't just about doing more, it's about feeling more. The moment you stop avoiding is the moment you start growing and your power returns to you. Now, if you made it this far, I know this shit hit. I know this shit's real. I know you felt it. And this episode was for men who feel stuck, who feel tired, feel unmotivated, and but deep down, they know that they're meant for more. And if this really spoke to you, please hit the thumbs up and subscribe. Maybe even leave a comment if it brought some value. Just know that I'm bringing content every Monday, every Wednesday, dropping something new for you. You're not alone, and your healing journey can start today. Let's build that emotional strength, spiritual resilience, and a brotherhood that allows the space to feel. And I'm just so grateful if you did make it this far, because this message means a lot to me. Okay, so let's get it. Peace.